Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of Escape the Pacific with my No Navigational Tools Challenge. In the last episode I discovered a duplication glitch. This is the evidence here. I took a couple of days off from this series, created a new profile to play around with that bug. I'm going to try not to exploit it too much in this playthrough, but if you are interested in that, I do have a whole separate video on that bug which can pretty much duplicate any item that you want. You can find that in my tips and tricks playlist on my channel. But getting back to this series, so this is my No Navigational Tools Challenge, which means basically our goal for this challenge is to find the second cluster without the use of a map or a compass. In the last episode we dumped the map and compass overboard. This is the island where the map and compass comes from, and we're left in the dark because our friend here who has a note in a chest, well, the chest is spawned under this rock somewhere where we can't get to it, and so we don't know which direction to go for the next clue. And so we do need the clue to figure out which direction we need to go. Now these are the only two islands in sight because we're not using a map and compass. We can't really like scan the horizon and find some that are just out of range to see. That's our starter island over there, which I've marked with these two sticks here. So I guess we're just going to have to systematically search. So we're going to go to that one next, and hopefully it's one of these two nearby. Otherwise we could have a fair bit of trouble searching for this island. So what have we got? That's a fire stick. That's a fire stick. Alright. So we want another fire stick. Let's just chop this. Chop one of them. Alrighty. So I'm just going to mark. So we came from that direction. Because we're not using map or a compass, we have no way of tracking which islands we've been to. So I'm just going to mark out the direction like so. So we're heading over to that island. Came from that island over there. Pop it out in the water. Just going to grab the corner. Scroll it out with my mouse wheel. Spin it around with E. Use Q as well. Get it pointing in the right direction. Let's see. Over there. That looks good. We can straighten up once we're out in the water. Pop it out a little way. And let's get going. So just going to sail over there. We're in full steam ahead. Straighten up a little bit. Going to take a seat and press U for the fast time. And the fast time usually shows up in the top right corner, but it hasn't this time for some reason. Looks pretty close. Doesn't look too far away. But I will save you most of the trip, and I'll get back to you once we do get a little bit closer. Okay, so we're cruising up on our third island. Just going to stop the fast travel. And we'll just cruise on up here. There's a bit of a sandbank here. Going to bring our sails down. Just cruising here slowly because I don't want the raft to spin around. I want to mark which direction I've come from. It's one of the challenges of not having use of a map and compass. It started to spin around a bit from over there. Okay, let's drag it up a bit. Got ourselves a barrel here. Pop that under the shade. Lots of coconuts. Our coconut holder is full at the moment, so I'm not going to worry too much about those. So wait, was that the island we came from? Looks like it. Alrighty. Just going to mark this direction. That's good enough. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. Got lots of coconuts. Do have mangroves here. Do have a bottle. Grab some salt. There's only one with salt on it. Pop that away. Fireplace here. No more axe. How is our axe? Our axe is decent. I guess we'll drop that. We'll drop our knife. Pick up a rock. Give them a sharpen. Pick them back up again. Pop them back in our belt. And bust that open. Don't need those. Alrighty. The reason I break the fire down is because it gives us dismantling skill or dismantling experience. So we do have a wreck there to dive. I'm just carefully searching the edge. Hopefully we find our next skeleton friend. That's a crate we can break down into planks. Pop that over here. We've got ourselves another crate here. So now, since the update, you get ropes in these crates. Pick that up. Plonk that over. That one's not overweight like the last one. Alright, let's continue around. Just keeping a close eye on the edge here so we don't, just in case our skeleton friend is here. Don't want to miss him. Got no idea where he is, which island he's on. To get our note that tells us where the second cluster is. Don't see any skeleton laying around. Alright, we've come full circle. So this is not the island we want. Let's just check these sandbars. Can I make it across there? Don't see any skeleton friend here. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I don't see anything. That's just a crab over there. Alrighty. So I'll go dive the wreck. See what we can find there. Just gonna pop that in my bag. Drop this stuff. Let's go for a swim. And I think this is the first wreck of this series. It's coconut all the way out here. Got a nice clear view. So one little tip when diving wrecks, if you just let go of all your controls and you'll float and bob on the surface, and then just point down with your mouse button and you'll see that you won't really lose any oxygen. You can bob up and down here forever. Just using the mouse just to look around but not doing any swimming or anything, just staying stationary, and you can have a good look at the ship. Do see a crate down there. Right here. Going to grab that with our right mouse button. You don't want to pick it up with E because that'll weigh you down and you'll have a lot of trouble getting to the surface. Just going to mouse wheel it out in front of me so that I don't run into it when I'm trying to get back. So I'll carry this back. I think that's a decent sized wreck, so there probably should be another chest. Like a medium chest or something. So we'll get this back to the shore. There goes our stamina. What have we got in here? More ropes. So, yeah, I don't know. Got ivy here, but we won't need that. I think they've gone a bit overkill now on the amount of ropes that they give you. I mean, that's 11 ropes in there. And another 5 in there, plus a long rope, 3 twine. So, maybe they've just put that in for, you know, they might lessen that amount later on, the devs. Maybe they're just testing out the new rope system or whatever. But yeah, ropes have become ridiculously easy and not much of an issue now. So let's cruise back on over here. And just bob over here. So where did I pick that chest up from? It was from this end, I think. So there's a chest there by the looks of it. Yep. Just gonna have a quick look. See if there's like a small chest around here somewhere. Probably not. Okay, let's get some air. So that one is right there. And see, I'm just bobbing up and down on the surface here. And you can see my oxygen levels going up. So now we can go down and grab that one. Let's just pick it up with our right mouse button. Let's get back to the surface. Scroll it away from me a bit. Oh, we got turned around. Okay. Let's take this one back. We'll tie these down. Tie down our barrel. And our search will continue. Might have a look on the interior of the island, see if there's any more banana leaves we can get to upgrade our sails. We did actually manage to get that pesky mast off and move it. Alright, so what have we got in here? Got ourselves a nice hammer. Better go back and grab our bags. Not forget that stuff. So pick those up. Alright. Let's swap that over. So is there more rope in that one? There's not. Alright, so we got some stuff. Alright, let's have a look. It's more hemp here. Hemp's kind of redundant now. Oh, we've got a little tent here. No lantern. Alright. Got a dead banana palm here. Let's grab those leaves. 1, 2, 3. Where's our boat? Over here. Alrighty, and if you want to stack up your leaves nicely, go into your tools, choose the pack, pop it on the ground, add them to it, and then right click and they'll all fall down in a row. We do have a couple of banana palm leaves in our leaf holder, but it wasn't enough to make a sail with. There's a papaya tree as well, but nothing growing on it. There's papaya on the ground. We'll grab those. They are starting to go bad already. Okay, that's the banana we just chopped. Here's another one. So grab these leaves. Okay, I don't think there's any more. Can at least make another sail. So do that. So in boats, banana sail. 1, 2, 3. A couple of long sticks. That ought to give us a long stick or two. Okay, and our hammer. So I hadn't leveled up my, let's see here. Hadn't leveled up my dismantling skill. Oh, maybe I have one. But it came off first go. I'm just going to drag it up a bit more so it's not bobbing up and down as much. It's not quite as bad. We'll probably be able to do maybe 2 because we've got a couple of leaves back there. Hold down. Yep, come off first go. Pop that in my bag. Detach that. Just going to drop that over there. Going to break it down because we get more dismantling skill. Pick that one up. Pop that one up there. Pull out that rope. Alrighty. It's our hunger and our thirst like is not too bad. Alright. I think I've got a food crate. Yep. Don't know if these will fit in here because this crate's been glitched. Alright, not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so got 2 banana palms. Let's just have a quick look if there's any more. Ideally we want a couple more because we've got 2 more sails to upgrade. Don't see any more banana palms. So let's go back around here to our leaves holder. Now you have to point at the leaf that you want to get out, and the banana leaves are at the bottom, and it's a little tricky while it's there we go. While it's see, I grabbed the palm. We'll just take one at a time. Go this way so I don't drown. So you can point like at the stack of the leaves in the holder to choose whether you want to get the palm leaf or the banana leaf. And go grab another one. Our banana palm is right at the bottom, and it is bobbing a little bit. Let's try and grab it. Got it. Okay. So add this 4th one. Pop in a long stick. Need one more long stick. Yeah, we'll just break this in half. Grab that. Hammer that together. Alrighty, let's go take this other one off. And we've still got one in the middle there to do. So loosen that. First go again. Attach that. Let's pop that on the ground. Break that up. Pick that up. Attach that one. And no, we can't tie it on with papaya. Need a rope. Fasten that. Alright, so that's at least a little upgrade. Let's see if we can fit these in our leaf holder. Now I have noticed the placement of the leaves holder can affect how many can fit in it. So I was able to position it and then put on a mast, and the mast was inside the leaves holder, and it only let me put like 1 or 2 leaves in there. Also the same thing with the rudder. Well, if the rudder stick is intruding into the leaves holder, it will affect how many you can put in there. All right. So let's see. We've got this crate, so we could do some more upgrades. We might put another roof on. Yep. Is there any tall grass here? I didn't see any, but let's just have a little scan. See if there was any more tall grass. Don't see any. Nope. Alright, so let's break this down. And I guess we'll pop on another roof section. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.